5 years ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and since then, I've been finding ways to help me with bits that I struggled with in my day-to-day life. The thing that really helps me with housework or big tasks in the house is body doubling. Now, I don't have anyone here with me now to body double, so I'm going to set my phone on the side and record and pretend there's someone here. The thing with body doubling is the person doesn't actually have to help, they can just be in the room. And the task that I've got to do today is quite a large one, and one that I've been putting off for ages. I also couldn't start this until my food shopping had been delivered. And I have an appointment in a couple of hours, and part of me is tempted to leave this until half an hour before I'm due at the appointment, because, you know, a little bit of extra pressure on the time really helps me do things. But I know I've got to be very sensible with this and do it while I've got the time now. Honestly, I am horrifically time blind. The other thing with this is I only have 13 minutes of filming space on my phone, because again, one thing I'm procrastinating loads on is going through my phone and deleting photos, moving them to different parts, and videos together to edit. I've still got stuff from Cornwall that I need to edit. And now I'm procrastinating too by talking. Let's stop chatting and let's get these clothes away. So what's happened is I have all these clothes, so this wardrobe, and then in here, this is where I keep all my trousers, and I was looking for a certain pair, and I've pulled them all out. That isn't what I've been avoiding doing for days. I pulled out last night. What I'm avoiding doing is I have so many of these clothes that I need to get sorted up on Vinted, so I need to separate these clothes out, put them aside for Vinted, and also put things back properly, because my wardrobes are just, it's just all overflowing, and it's unnecessary. So I'm just going to place you there, and you know, while I've got the time to do this, get some stretches in. Just realised I can't be playing music because I'm recording. I'm only going to record for 2 minutes, and then hopefully I can just keep showing progress and what's happening. Let's go. Obviously I need to clear out everything. Got 4 separate shelves that I'm thinking funky trousers, compressions / my leggings, work stuff, and jeans / jeggings. Although there are a lot of jeggings in there I need to get rid of, like bin, because I've got holes in. You know, with your thighs. To be ruthless on things I'm not going to wear, put it aside for Vinted. I used to love these jeggings from Asda. I have this waistband here, and they used to fit my lipedema legs perfectly. They no longer make them. Asda, please. List trousers. 2 pair of those jeggings from Asda. I think they're too big for me now. I don't wear blue that often, like blue jeans, so I think these will be a Vinted pile. They're too big for me now as well, but I just love them so much, and I just can't. I feel like I can still pull them off, drag baggy. Or should I get rid of them? No, I'm keeping these. Love these orange ones. We've came across little hitch joggers. Where am I putting joggers? At the moment I've got 4. I've got jeans and jeggings, compressions and leggings, funky trousers, work trousers. Where are these gonna go? If I'm getting rid of a lot of jeggings, I might have more room, so I can do jeans and joggers. Because I don't have many joggers, I've got like 3 pairs, 4 pairs. I'm putting in jeans and joggers. I've made it. An executive decision. Done. Put back on my 90s mums cleaning mix playlist. All this bit is now done. I've got jeans and joggers, compressions and leggings, funky trousers, and then work stuff. And as usual, when you procrastinate for just something, it doesn't take that long. However, now I have all these piles. Washing machine, bin, Vinted, and there's some clothes in them trousers that don't belong in there, and these are dresses. So now I have this bit to sort out. Quickly hide them stuff in the washing machine, put them on a quick spin, and I will be able to get them out on the line, and that'll be done hopefully within the next 2 hours. But there's also clothes on the line now, so I just need to take them off, put them in the washing basket, put them aside, ready to put away. I've also got stuff in the dry buddy. Washing's going to get put away tonight. I'm going to tackle this first. All that's been done. Clothes are all over the garden because it's so windy, but hey, at least they're dry. Pile contains dresses, skirts and tops. This is where the tops go, and this is where the dresses go. The clothes that need to go in the bin I didn't take down because I was too focused on taking the washing ones down. So these are going to have to get thrown at the top of the landing to remind me to put them in the bin. My thought process is I can get all my tops in this pile, dresses on the floor because I'll pair the next thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off all the clothes off the rail and go through them, decide what's vintage, what's not vintage, and then put all the ones I've vintage back on. This little update, I stopped doing anything because there was a fire in my street. Luckily everyone is okay because the road was closed off. Didn't get to go to my nail appointment, but again, that's absolutely fine. What matters is that everyone is okay. Thankfully there was no one in the house. I'm back to doing this. I like to have things in like hoodies, jumpers, and then going out tops. So I'm doing that now and putting everything aside for vintage too. I want to do this as separate videos, but let's see. It's body doubling time. I've just finished work. The kids' tea isn't due for a little while, so I can get back to getting these clothes sorted and getting them piles for vintage as well. Let's do a little recap. So because I did have to go to sleep last night, the clothes that were on my bed I had to put on the floor. So this is what we're working with today. I got the top row done here. Ooh. Although we still have the bottom to do. Really, I haven't learnt from past mistakes because I should have done the bottom first and then the top, but we live and we learn. First thing to do is these clothes on the floor, get them back into the piles because I've mixed them up. Beautiful jumpsuit, beautiful kimono. All of these live on the rail, by the way. Kimonos. You would think with the amount of kimonos I have that I regularly go on holiday. I do not. What I realised I was doing yesterday was I was just automatically on autopilot, putting things away, and then I was like, oh, I'm meant to be being savage and ruthless and putting things to vintage. So find a home for some of my boyfriend's clothes as well. Oh, where can these go? Do I put everything on the lower, on the bottom bit of the rail, like my kimonos and hoodies because they're long? Help me! Like I'm literally mining. I'm thinking with the bottom rail, because I don't come down here very often, maybe I should just put clothes that I don't wear very often, but I still wear sometimes, and I'm not going to put them in it. I think that might be a plan. Plus, I found a little moonlight. Battery's gone. But I'll hold that back on the wall. Didn't notice that it fell off. I've been like putting things on here, and as I'm feeling, I'm like, where's the rail? And I've got so many coat hangers. Like, where have all the clothes went that have been on these coat hangers? Where have they all gone? The railing's all done, and I have time now to do the dresses. Oh, this is what I've been dreading because it's just messy. Like, how I put the dresses away, it's like I fold them over and then they're just big and bulky because, you know, a lot of material is used to cover this body. The top bit, I've got like clothes that I've been sent that I need to take photos in still. So I haven't hung them up just yet. Let's get to it. Oh, but I'll show you the completed rail. Boom, done. Another peek at the completed trousers. Boom, done. Oh no. Ah, sigh. Also not helping things by making it a bit of an obstacle course for me. I've got a TV here that's waiting to get put on the wall. Like a river of coat hangers. I've nearly fell over and rolled on. It's a tripod. The colour just... I've nearly fell over and rolled my ankle over on this a couple of times. Perfect. But yeah, let's try and do this little number. And all the dresses out. And put them on the bed. Yes. We'll do the pile of clothes on the floor first. And start what's vintage and what isn't. And go from there. Oh, this is a little bit too big for me now. I didn't like it. I've got another dress like this. I'm keeping it. Oh, I've been looking for that top. One thing I do have is really nice dresses. Reluctant getting rid of them. I'm keeping this. Vintage. Love this dress. It's a polka dot dress. I don't know when I'd ever wear it, and it is a bit big for me now. I'm going to have to bend it on. Velvet skirt. That should be on the rail. What are you doing in the wardrobe? You don't live in the wardrobe. Put some music on. You distracted me. Otherwise I was going to stand and talk all the time. Empty law of the wardrobe. A whoop whoop. Dresses for me to put away. Vintage pile. Don't know what angle to get to be able to show you what I'm doing here. Also, I'm just folding the dresses away. I love a velvet coat hanger. And it seems, suddenly I thought I had a shortage of coat hangers. I'm abundant. I have an abundance of coat hangers with me now. So that's good. I've been searching for this dress for ages, right? And I kept seeing this one in my wardrobe and I was like, oh, where is this long sleeve dress gone? Oh, it's been masqueraded as a short sleeve dress. I honestly thought I'd lost it and I was hoping, I was like, I hope going through all my dresses means that I'll find this dress because I wear it for work. I don't know what they put my dresses like colours and blacks. I'm rushing about in the morning trying to find something to wear. I think that's what we'll do. Thanks for the help, guys. On how to put maxi dresses, long dresses, hang them up better, please holler. I have a little nugget of advice. If you're always wearing black dresses not out of choice, but because you feel like you need to blend it in the background, you do not. Try on all the dresses. You might think it doesn't look very nice on the hanger, but once on, it always looks different. I would honestly always say, just always try it on. Try them on. Try them on. The last one to put away. Done! What do I do with all the coat hangers? Room on the rail. There's room on the rail. Make sure it's gone inside this wardrobe. You can see this is all done, but there's a slight tussle with some of the coat hangers. They're not like, I don't know, this one's got a problem. It just slips and slides everywhere. Oh no! I don't know. But it's done! The dresses are all away. Look at the pile for Vinted. I mean, now I do have to sift through all these coat hangers and see which ones are for the graveyard and which one can we put on the rail. I never thought I'd be recording myself going through coat hangers. But I do honestly find body doubling helps massively with ADHD. The thing with my diagnosis is that symptoms of ADHD can also present the same as symptoms of CPTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. The past 3 years I've been in a very safe space now. But I've been able to manage the symptoms of ADHD and PTSD that overlap a lot more easy than what I did when I was in not a very nice place. And I think that has helped a lot. I have been on medication for ADHD in the past. Found what happened was it helped for like 2 weeks, and then it would, like, what would happen, thoughts that are flying through my head, I could see them and they'd like slow down in front of me so I could read, pay attention, understand what I was thinking. Then the medication stopped working. I don't medicate. Another thing I found really helpful is when it comes to doing the washing. So I'll wash clothes. I used to is I'd wash clothes and then I would put them in get them in a pile once they were dry. I'd just throw them in the corner and be like, right, I'll put them away. But every time I looked at that pile, it was very overwhelming. So what I found helped was when I take the clothes off the line, off the radiator, I fold them up. And then because these clothes are folded up, the pile is a lot smaller, so it seems less intimidating when I'm going to put them away. Love these coat hangers. We're nearly done. Coat hangers. Done. This great big pile is to go in my Vinted pile. I'm going to put it in the cupboard and then I'm going to probably not look at it for a couple of weeks. No. I'm going to put it in the cupboard and then when I've got time next week, go through all these. They need washing. And we are ready for Vinted. Whoop, whoop. That is everything done. So we've got the dresses sorted, we've got the top sorted, the skirts sorted, everything sorted. It's the rail done, wardrobe. Thanks for body doubling for me, and I'll see you again soon when it's time to go through all them Vinted clothes.